Hello, today I'm gonna speak about another coffee machine, which is a Turkish coffee machine. I have another version made from Arcelik, famous in Turkey and also in Europe they know as a Beko. So this is another brand of this company and is a Grundig. So this machine is automated, automated Turkish coffee machine, because during the Turkish coffee process, when it's boiled, all foam goes out and quickly. So this one automatically solve when before boiling, it just stops the heating and the foams goes down. So I'm gonna make quick unboxing and I will explain how this Turkish coffee machine is work. And this is quite famous one and in Turkey, but this is one of the similar brand like the Grundig one, and it is exactly the same with Beko and Arcelik, one of the famous Turkish coffee who invented first these kind of machines. So I'm doing for quick unboxing and I will explain what is Turkish coffee and how it's Turkish coffee, how we make it. So inside the box, a piece of paper to cover it. I guess I found the machine. Okay, this is the machine, piece of paper and spoon. Okay, so I'm gonna take this side to continue. Okay, with the machine we have one cup. This is special cup, like the boiling, it's happening inside this cap. You see it's like kettle style. And this one is the red one, and you see this is the heater like kettle. We put this in place, we start to making coffee, and there is one single button to press when it starts, and when it's finished it's blinking. I used to have the Beko one, I give my mom to use it, and this is the new one, a newer generation. And you see the sensors are here. It's block the boiling process, when too much boiling process, otherwise coffee goes everywhere. So there's a couple of the sensors and you put the water in it, press the button and you make it the coffee. So in Turkish coffee, usually one of the famous one, it's Kuru Kahveci Mehmet Efendi. This is the really famous brand in Turkey, and also in Turkish coffee there is a foam important, and also we put some sugar in it or without sugar, but the coffee ground stay inside the coffee. Espresso usually hold separately and you take the coffee only, but in Turkish coffee is like Arabic coffee, it's boiled together with the water, sugar or without sugar, and coffee. They boil together, they cook together. When before just get over it and it just stop this process. The machine will stop the process, otherwise in the oven or the cooker you have to take it out just when it started boiling. And then when you put the glass, it has to be foam. Foam is an important thing. If there is no foam, we don't call it coffee in Turkey. I mean, this is like traditional stuff. Yeah, we have lots of tradition with Turkish coffee, and I will explain while we're making the coffee. So let's plug in and start to do it. Here we are. And so the coffee is important, so it has to be sealed and it has to remain sealed. When you do it, just don't leave it open. Put any other place, or you can put any other bag or sealed bag to make sure it's not too much air contained and you lose taste of the coffee. And and I'll make it. Okay, it smells great. I love the smell. So this is special one because each of glass you have to put it one, and depends on how many glass you do, and you have to put each one individual. So I'll make with 2 glass now, and before I start the process, and inside this container there is max area indicator. You shouldn't go above the max, otherwise this can boil. When it's boiled, it could go everywhere. Okay, so how we do, basically we first, I'm gonna put the coffee with the 1 2 spoon of coffee, so there has to be this spoon, and this spoon, the coffee here. So depends, if you wish to have sugar, you can have some, and for example each of 2, and 2 grams for each. I'll make coffee sugar, like 8 grams sugar I'm gonna put inside. So this time I'll make sugar coffee, not the without sugar. Okay, this is up to you. If you wish to without sugar, you can have it. Basically what we put inside, coffee and sugar. So now we have to put it water, but water has to be exactly the coffee. And if you put more, you lose the taste of the coffee. That's why they have the spoon indicator. So every time you need to use exactly the same glass, whichever you're gonna make the coffee. So this is 1 glass. And this is 2 glass. That's it. So if you put the 3rd glass, you need to put 3rd coffee in it. So you cannot make it like 2 spoons of coffee. It will be, you can make it, but it will be weak. So now we have to mix a little bit. You don't have to, but I like it. So that's it. So when you press, there's only 1 button. You just start to press the button, and button is red. Okay, it will boil and it will ready, and I'll show how it's done while we discuss. So this is how you make coffee explanation, whatever inside. I'm gonna put the link below of the machine or similar machine who making the Turkish coffee. Now it starts to boil. So in Turkey we have a tradition, when you finish your coffee, you put it upside down. You let the coffee grounds go down. When they go down, you see some figures. Each figures have different meaning, and there's also up. When you take a picture, it shows what you desire, what you'll have in the future, and just you know, the fun tradition. It's kind of coffee astrology. All right, so let's make it work. And yeah, basically this is a really simple machine, and you don't need to do anything special. Just put the coffee, sugar if you wish, and water, exactly the same glass with what coffee you will drink. Then press the button, it will start. After certain time, and it will ready. And previous version, they had a totally cover up, and it was pushing up to make sure there is not nothing they go out. But this version, they put the sensor away. Previous version, you have to clean sensor every time. Sometimes when they get dust or they get coffee around it, so it's not easy to, it gives some error message. But this time they get a different idea, and they never boil up, and they never get with the coffee, so you don't have to clean it. And every time you should clean it anyway. Okay. And one of the guy, they asked me about I made a previous video about the Nescafe Dolce Gusto, and they say which is they don't make any hot coffee, those machines. But if Turkish coffee machines, they do really hot coffee, and because it's boiling, deboil the process. So now we start, steam's going out, and it's boiling. I can, yeah, that's it. Now it's done. Mean ready. Okay, that's how it is. And we'll put the glass. Okay, it's important you don't put in one side, because the foam in the end you have to make it equalize. Alright, so it's empty. Like I said, how many glass you were gonna make, you need to use the same glass. And so I'll make a picture and I'll attach the here, and you can see how they look. And I can even hold it because it's boiled, you know, very hot. Let me test it. Smell great. I miss this coffee. Anyway, it's lovely taste, and I advise you to try different type of coffee. Maybe you can like it, and you don't have to use Turkish coffee if you cannot find in your area. You can use espresso type as well, but they're not gonna get the same foam. And I tried before, and you can have the same type of taste, but without this foam. And the foam I'll show you right now, and I'll attach this the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any other ideas or anything, any questions, feel free to ask, and I try to help as much as I possibly